Every single day, you type web addresses into your browser, like google.com or youtube.com. You hit enter, and within a split second, the page appears. It feels instant, effortless, almost like magic. But behind the curtain, your computer doesn't actually understand what youtube.com means. Computers don't speak human words. They speak numbers. So how does typing letters turn into loading a real website? DNS, the unsung hero of the internet. Without it, the web as we know it would completely break. In this video, we'll break down what DNS is, how it works, and why it matters, in plain language with zero technical jargon required. Let's dive in. DNS stands for Domain Name System. The easiest way to think of DNS is as the internet's phone book. Think about your smartphone contacts. You don't memorize your best friend's 10-digit phone number. You just tap their name, say Alex, and your phone dials the number for you. The internet works the exact same way. Domain name is the human-friendly name you type, like youtube.com, and the IP address is the actual computer number where the website lives, like 142.250.190.46. IP stands for Internet Protocol. An IP address is like a physical street address or phone number for every device connected to the internet. Because humans are great at remembering words like youtube.com and terrible at remembering long lists of numbers like 142.250.190.46, DNS acts as the translator between human language and computer addresses. Let's look at what happens when you type in a URL, step by step. What happens in the background when you type example.com into your browser? It happens in milliseconds, but it's actually a multi-step game of hot potato. The browser check. First, your computer checks its own memory. Have I visited example.com recently? If yes, it already saved the IP address and loads the page instantly. This shortcut is called caching. The recursive resolver. If your computer doesn't know the address, it asks your DNS recursive resolver, usually provided by your internet service provider, ISP, or a public service like Google or Cloudflare. Think of this resolver as a helpful librarian who goes off to find the book you asked for. The root server, the directory. The librarian goes to the root server. There are only 13 sets of these root servers worldwide. The root server says, I don't know example.com's exact address, but I know who handles all .com websites. Go ask them. The TLD server top-level domain. Next, the librarian asks the TLD server top-level domain for com.org.edu. The TLD server says, example.com, I know which authoritative server manages that specific site. Here is its location. The authoritative name server, the final source of truth. Finally, the librarian reaches the authoritative name server, the official phone book entry maintained by the owner of example.com. It replies, here is the exact IP address, 93.184.216.34. The librarian hands the IP address back to your browser connects to that server, and bam, the website loads on your screen. Why does DNS matter to non-developers? Now you might be thinking, cool story, but why do I need to know this if I'm not a software engineer? Here are 3 real-world reasons why DNS matters in everyday technology. Website downtime and DNS propagation. Ever bought a domain or moved a website to a new host? You might hear someone say, wait 24 to 48 hours for DNS to propagate. That just means waiting for all the internet's phone books around the world to update to your new address. Speed and security. Fast DNS resolvers mean faster page load times. Changing your default DNS settings to services like Cloudflare or Google can speed up your browsing and protect you from malicious websites trying to trick you. Phishing and DNS spoofing? Hackers sometimes try to tamper with DNS records, a trick called DNS poisoning. If they succeed, typing your bank.com could secretly send you to a fake website designed to steal your password. To wrap it up, DNS is the internet's phone book. It translates human-friendly domain names, youtube.com, into computer-friendly IP addresses. It happens behind the scenes in milliseconds every time you click a link or type a URL. If you found this breakdown helpful, Hit that like button and subscribe for more tech concepts explained simply. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's another technical topic you'd like us to demystify next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.